let's build what's it called? Miniature model builders. Let's model build model build blah 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 model simulator. Let's go build some models and whatnot. Yeah. Oh, open. Would you look at that? It's like Legos, really. Think about it. Just like Legos. We gotta grab our piece here, and with our piece, we need to cut. Oh, we're getting real close, aren't we? Beautiful. Now, which piece do I need? I need this piece too, right? There we go. Now, I need this piece and this piece, which, oh, no, wait. This piece, which you can see right there, obviously. Very nice, very nice, very nice. I've got this piece, which would go like that. There we go. Where's the other piece I need? Is this it? Yeah. Bonk. There we go. So that's page 1 done. Awesomely awesome. Okay, let's go on to the next page. We need that thing, which is this thing right here. Cool. Rotating stuff is always tricky in games, but as long as you can figure it out, it shouldn't be that hard. You know what I mean? Okay, now we need this piece, which needs to go here. Plonk it there. There we go. We got some wings now. That's wow. We got some wings now. We got some wings. Next page, we'll need us to put other wing bits on, like these little bits here. So, you know, that's fun. You go there. How to rotate. I know how to rotate an object. Jeebus, pretty Christ. You don't need to tell me. It looks like we're gonna need, like, what, this? Perhaps? Why don't I just cut all of it out? You know what I mean? Just kind of just get the rest of it kind of thing. There we go. So now I can give Grib our plane right here. Here's our plane. Then I need to slowly rotate it so we can look at the bottom of it, and then schlonk this on and schlonk that on like that. So now it's all nice and cool. Mayday, mayday, we're going down, we're gonna crash. And we have died. All right, what's next up? Put this little thing on. Put the propeller on. Then on the bottom, we put this thing on. Ba-boink. We put the feets on. Ba-boink. And then the next and final page, we put the we put this on. Boom. Finished project. Yes. Let's go. I can send it to Facebook. All right, so now we gotta put it onto one of these shelves. Which shelf? I'm gonna put it on this shelf. This shelf is where it goes. Place, just like that. Go to the reference. I'm going. What do we have now? We got this guy here. We got this guy here. We can do that, right? We can do this, right? Yeah. Shouldn't be that hard. Okay, we need paint too. Okay. So would you I want my little piece here first of all. Okay, so here's our little piece here. We got our little piece, our little piece here, and then this can go here, here, and here. Well, this goes here and here, and then this goes here. So it looks like we need our very tiny and precise airbrush and airbrush it just like that. And then like what? This goes onto the nails or whatever. I wish I could zoom in a little bit more, but I can't apparently. There we go. We got our guy has stuff now. There we go. Next page. We're gonna stick it. Oh my god. We're gonna stick it on. We're gonna stick it on. Here's my guy. Here he is. Just like that. And we're done. Look at my guy here. I want to post it to Facebook, but no, we cannot. That's why I wouldn't want to post it to Facebook anyways. Oh, really? I can't put it next to it? Jesus. Just kinda use the pooter. All right, now we got to use our pooter. Except, how do I go to workbench? I want to go to my workbench. Wow. Here's what we're making here. We gotta make that, but we gotta like make it, but like actually make it kind of thing. Boink. Okay, then we gotta go a little more detailed here. Just like that, yeah. Then we gotta grab this. Ba-boink. Ba-boink. And then our car must go right there. Would you look at that? Oh, just the whole thing? Ba-boink. All right, let's do this outer shell here. Would you look at this outer shell? We're gonna do this. Then we're gonna do some of this. Then we're gonna do some of this and that. Then, I don't think we're painting you though, right? You can be red? Hold on. Doink, doink. Doink. Bonk, bonk, and then bonk. And is that both sides? Oh, it's just one side. Okay, cool. Awesome. But doink, donk, bonk. It's not that hard. It's just like some paint, really. Nope. There we go. Alrighty, we got some decals. Some decals that we gotta put onto here now. Bonk, bonk, bonk. If you think about it, it's all right if it's a little off, because that's the look of the car. If you think about it, the car would want to have a slightly off look to it. You don't want it to be perfect because it's a, what's it called? It's a Mad Max. Yeah. Ba-doink, ba-doink. And then, okay, cool. Then we want the engine. We gotta put the engine in. But don't worry, we ain't gonna be painting the engine. We're gonna be painting the engine. Bonk. Oh, and bonk, bonk. Now we have our little door here, and our door is going to be detailed like no other. Okay, we're going to attach our doors now. I don't want that. Here we go. So we got door number 1 and we got door number 2. Just like that. Look at those door. Then we got a whole bunch of randomness that are gonna splonk all over the place. Oh wait, right here. Bonk, bonk, bonk. And then we're gonna be painting. All right, now we're gonna go barrel here. Let's grab this sticker and we can doink it right onto there. And then we can grab one of these things and then we can start our paint. Because painting is cool. And it's so cool that we're going to do the same exact thing right here. Now we're gonna grab our car and we're gonna put all of our stuff on like this and that and a little bit of that. It says finish it, but I feel like there should be, I feel like it seems a little bland, don't you think? Seems like a little, yeah, it's fine. Would you look at that? I went all the way down to the desert to get this photo. You can't even tell that it's actually a fake car. It's a model car. You can't even tell with how it looks. All right, what are we doing here? Let's go. Make use of the dry brushing technique. Let's go. We need a dry brush though. Aha. Paints, I'm guessing. No, it's in tools, of course, obviously. A dry brushing tool. It's a dry brushing tool, but don't tell anybody. But in reality, it's just a paintbrush. Okay, don't tell anybody that because they're gonna absolutely lose their mind. But it's really just a paintbrush. But you spent more because it sounds fancier. Alrighty, would you look at this thing? It's cool. Look, it's supposed to look like that. Ain't that cool? That cool. That awesome. That real cool. Is a tank. Why would you think a tank isn't cool? Now, which side are we doing this on? We got a dry brush. Cool. Where are we looking now? I think this should go here. I can't really tell with the look, with how we're looking at this, but I definitely do think it should go like here. But doink. Okay. I don't think I can get a top-down look. There you go. Okay, it's finished. I barely used the dry brush, but we did it. Now, our guy over there should pay us a whole bunch of money for this. $100 was that? My God, nice to meet you. What were we doing? It's nice to meet you, yeah. Okay, let's open up the box. Would you look at that? That's cool. We begin with this. Ba-bong. I know how to do stupid dry brushing. Okay, calm down there, bud. Cool. Alrighty, there we go. There we go. Would you look at that? There we go. Whoa. It wasn't that hard, you know what I mean? It wasn't that hard. I need these. One top. No, I need this piece. Yes. What am I doing? Oh, my dry brushing here. What happened? I gotta do that. Okay, hold on. I wish it could be like, I don't know, slightly bigger, so like I can just kind of get all the detail that I need to get real quick, real fast kind of thing. But no, I have a maximum size. That's it. Unless I can get a different brush, then that would work. I would need that different brush, which I currently do not have. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, there, Jesus. My God. Okay, let's put the next stuff on. Never mind. What is this going on? This is gonna be the green stuff. Wait, no. Come back. To this. Part of me is like, you can just kind of do this quickly and not worry about the details. And another part of me is like, you have to make this as perfect as it possibly can be. And I'm like, no, I've been here for an hour. I don't want to do it anymore. But there's just something inside of me being like, you must go more. You must do more detailing. If you like it or not, you have to do more detailing. And I'm like, no, don't make me, please. Okay, but I'm gonna stop. That's good. That's good. Let's go back to our original. Here we go. Okay, next pep would be to splonk that onto that piece, which I've already done. Time to move on to the tail, which is going to be real fun looking. There you go. I must do the green part. There we go. Apparently, also wants us to do it a little bit on here too. So let's go do that. There you go. And then again, we go to the green bit and we just kind of donk it on. There we go. Then we can splonk you right onto there. Then we do this. And then we say we want to die because of how much airbrushing we have to do. And then we start airbrushing it all. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Okay, let's work on the leg. Let's do this leg. Look at this leg. It's a leg. Leg. Bonk. Bonk. Leg. 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 Boom. Beautiful. Beautiful. Battlefull. Oh my God. Beautiful. Battlefull. Beautiful. Let's begin. With this next thing, which is this. Which is going to be real fun, real fun, real oops, 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 there. I know, let's put that big size here and just really just kind of like make it look like you worked on it, but not try. There we go, yeah. All right, let's get this rock done really quickly, okay? Let's get this rock done. Sometimes you just gotta really wiggle your mouse. If all of this stuff on your desk ain't, toppling over, you ain't doing it right. You also still need a little bit of control, but at the same time, everybody needs a little bit of control. So all right, let's do the black. See how one can just really go at it kind of thing. By God, my arm is cramping up. I don't know if that's supposed to happen, but it is. As you can obviously tell, I am an artist with some insane skills because only an artist can actually do this kind of thing. Great. There you go. Perfect. It is good. Alright, we're gonna do this now. So are you ready to see this coolness? It's called bonk, and it's also called a bonk. And then somewhere I can figure out where my airbrush needs to go. Perfect. Just kind of like gotta go real quick, you know what I mean? Just gotta really quickly do it. Like no time to waste. Just gotta go really quick on this kind of thing, you know what I mean? And I gotta airbrush the ball for reasons that I do not know about. There we go. I think that's a pretty good airbrush. Now I gotta go with the other arm, wherever the hell that thing is. This is an arm? No. Where's the other arm? Maybe this is arm? No, it's not arm. Where's other arm? This is other arm. Oh, that's a horrific angle. Hold on. Look at the angle of this arm. Why? Like this, you can kind of tell this is arm. This, you cannot. It's fine. There you go. Bobby. Arm. Other arm. All this. Splonks right there. We work on head now. Look at his head. There we go. We must do antler. There we go. We gotta do the other antler. There we go. Head, antler, fudge, antler, body, head. Great work. Paint. There you go. And now we can doink it like that, and we have finished it. That only took me like an hour. Oh, that thing's huge. That thing bug. Okay. I'm level 2. Let's go. All right, we gotta do some stuff with this, I guess. I'm not sure exactly what, but what I do know is gonna want us to splonk these two together. Whoa, calm down. Then it's gonna want us to splonk some of this down. Then that goes down. Then, oh God, what's happening here? This, whoa. Ugh. This goes here. Bonk. Okay. And then with this will get attached. And then with this would go here. That would go there. Then, last but not least, this would go there. Go look at that. Now we need to paint it. Bonk. Wow, that was real quick. Real easy. And then what? We need to finish this whole side off. Yeah, darn. It's not gonna be too perfect because I cannot do perfect. Just like that. With the other side. Oh, and the other side. Just like that. Then, whoa! Then we gotta put a sticker up here, right here, I wanna say. Then we gotta put another sticker right here. And then we gotta do the same thing for the other side too. So there and there. And that's finished. Would you look at that? Beautiful. Beautiful. Give me my money. Okay, let's do this one. Would you look at that? Okay, so we're gonna begin with taking these apart. You know what I mean? It's just like a little chorp and a chorp and chop, then you get it done. Is real simple when you think about it. There we go. Now we gotta grab this. We gotta shlonk that there. And then we gotta shlonk that there. And then you and you. And then you. And all I use. And all I use. Just like that. Then we are going to eyes. This is rotate. Okay, I think I'm done with that painting, so now I can just add some of these decals on. And then blood doink, doink, blood doink, doink, boink, 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 doink. Alright, that should be all of that. Alrighty, we got one gun. Got sticker time. Where am I looking? Where are these stickers going? But doink and the doink. Alright, now we gotta get where the hell this is painted. No, wait, come on. There you go. Am I airbrushing here? I guess I'm just airbrushing. There we go. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. A little sticker. Okay. That's all I'm gonna do with that one. Okay then. At least for now. So we're gonna get this big ol' thing here. We're gonna grab this. We're gonna splonk it right there. We're gonna grab this, we're gonna splonk it right there. I'm gonna grab this and we're gonna splonk it back there. There we go. Now we're gonna paint this. And then we're gonna paint, which one is this? This one, obviously. We're gonna paint this. Bonk and bonk. Then we're gonna paint this. Bonk and bonk and bonk and bonk. And we're gonna place this here. We're gonna place this there, and I'm gonna place this there. There we go. There we go. We're getting it done. We're getting it done. Then we got just a stupendous amount of legs to do, which could be real fun. I wish I could get a bigger one of these so I can really just go to town. Well, actually, you know, this seems pretty decently sized now that I actually think about it. And then just do that for the rest of them. Okay, let me just real quickly finish up on the little details here. Real quickly, just, you know, some minor little things. Then I can move on to the next one. Okay, let's do the painting real quick for all of these. And now we shpoink, shpoink, boink, shpoink, shpoink. And there we go. We hit finish, we hit yes. Look at his spacecraft, I think, maybe. I don't know what this is. It's a steampunk tank from the Commodore 64. Money. Cool. Awesome. Great. Everything's blurred. Why is everything so blurred? This is my chair. I'm currently sitting in this chair. Like, this is pretty much just the chair that I'm sitting in right now. What the hell? How did it know? That's freaky. Let's take a photo. Photo is beautiful. Is fine. I want to put these onto the display rack like that and like that. There we go. This was my big one, the one that took me ages and ages and ages to do, and then these ones were the ones that I actually had fun with. Let me out, please. I want to escape this. Let me escape this. I want to. What was that? Was a little weird. A little weird that thing happened there. I want to escape. Let me escape. I'm escaping. Let me escape. Ah!